morning through the early morning classes, but a little bit of what Lucy was talking about being nervous and mentally rehearsing it going wrong and talking in front of people. Yeah, that was me last night, this morning. Was trying the positive affirmations. I don't even sit there, don't listen to the negatives, just keep going with the positives. So I'm not hugely used to talking to bigger groups, although obviously I am used to seeing lots of you in class settings, but it's a little bit different coming up here today. But I just thought I'd talk to you. Most people don't really understand what sports massage is, how it can help, and what the benefits are. And I want to talk to you about that, not just from a perspective of that's what I do, but how you can incorporate it into your everyday life, and really the benefits and on what that can do for you. So, first time using this could be a slightly interesting one. Okay, so what is sport massage therapy? Sport massage therapy is manipulation of the soft tissues. What is soft tissue? It can be also known as soft tissue therapy. So soft tissues are your muscles, which obviously you know, with your biceps that bend your arm, your triceps that extend your arm, okay? There's lots of them all around your body. Fascia. Fascia is a term that's being used more and more, and it's something that is being researched deeper and deeper, and its role in how you perceive pain and how your body functions is actually only really just being fully understood. But have I got, for those who eat meat, and if you eat meat off the bone, you'll be aware that when you eat, there's a film around sort of your chicken that you might eat off the bone, say. Not going to put anybody off of any food or anything, but there's a film, and that film exists in your body, and it wraps around every muscle unit, every tendon, and it's continuous. So you are connected from your big toe, all the way underneath your foot, all the way at the calves, at the back of your legs, all the way to your forehead, through one connective chain of fascia. And if you have a dysfunction in one area, it can actually relay in others. So fascia has a huge important part to play. It has its own response system, so it sends messages to the brain, it can relate pain. It's more than just the structural thing that they initially thought. It's really interesting, the research that's coming out on fascia at the moment. Tendons are the parts that attach your muscles to the bones, and ligaments attach bone to bone. So we work through all of those, we can work on all of those tissues in sport massage therapy. What do we do in sport massage therapy? We massage. We massage at different levels, different depths, different frequencies to get response from the tissues. We can work with stretches. We can do simple stretches, neuromuscular stretches which use involvement of the brain. Soft tissue release is another specific pinpointed type of stretch. Myofascial release relates to your fascia. One of the forms that you might have seen a lot of that affects myofascial, affects your fascia is cupping. So have you ever seen anybody that's had cupping? Seen the lovely bruises? Linda had it this morning. That is fascia. So again, and you can see it's applied all across the body because the fascia runs from end to end. So fascia there's a real important part of pain responses and fascia. Joint mobilisations. Anybody wake up in the morning with a particularly stiff back? Or ever slept funny and your neck's like really crooked and stuff? We can do joint mobilisations. I'm really lucky, I've actually treated a fair few of you here. Joint mobilisations can be as much as bringing movement through the joints and all angles through your vertebrae, or it might even be something as discreet as working on something below your knee and just giving a rock. There are movements that when you extend your knee and flex your knee, there are still subtle glides between other bones, and if they're not happening, my role is to bring that movement in to allow you to get that full range of normal movement back again. And we also do taping, so taping can be to help for injury, it can help offer support, and that's a few of the techniques that we use. We assess, so you come to me, and I like to think that we try and work in a detective type format. We take a history, we ask you, how do you feel that? We don't just say, where does it hurt? When does it hurt? What movement does it hurt? What does this, and with all of that we put a picture together. Does this sort of movement hurt more than this sort of movement? Then from there we've taken your history, we've asked the questions. Is it worse in the morning or the evening? What helps it? What makes it worse? all of those things. Then we start to get you, move. Might get to do a squat. I might get you to do a resisted exercise. There are lots of different things we can do to whittle down and try and identify what we think is the main cause, so that we can prescribe a tailored approach to how we treat you, which muscles we're going to focus on, what we want to improve. So we'll perform a test, and then we'll do that again at the end of the treatment to see if we've had any benefit. So there's a real measurable. How long do benefits last? Every single one of you is different. Every person who comes is in a different situation when they start. So we've always got, but what's relative is measuring it on and on and on. What's really important as well, what else we do, is we advise on rehabilitation programs. So sometimes I try and link it to, it's like going to the hygienist, and she says you've got to floss every day, and then you don't floss. And you go back to the hygienist and nothing's changed. If we give you some exercises, whether it be stretching, or some core work, some band-related work, that's there to try and help you maximise the benefits of any treatment that we give you. Because the soft tissue benefits, everything, it's a bit like fitness. You can improve your fitness and it can regress. And it's the same with the soft tissue work. We can improve it short term, and the things that we give you are to help you maximise and long, I'm not really sure what the word I'm looking for there is, to make the benefits last as long as possible so that you can perform better movements and eventually not need us. Because actually, my aim is for you not really to need me except for maintenance. What else can I talk about? Okay, so what are the benefits? Benefits, we release muscle tension. Okay, so you've done a big heavy gym session and your muscles are really achy and sore. You've worked for weeks and weeks and weeks and maybe haven't had enough rest days, or you've been in a desk job and you have been really stressed, you're carrying around stress tension, or you're in a job and you hold yourself a certain way. Even if you don't think you're stressed, there are certain things in our postural adaptation, whether it's doing housework, holding children, grandchildren, there are things that our body adapts. So you know that you come to the gym and you couldn't do a sit-up or you couldn't do a wobble when you first started, and now you can because those muscles have adapted, you've learned to adapt. Everything you do in life, you adapt. Sometimes it's for good, sometimes it's for bad. So we work to release muscle tension. Muscle tension you can also find if you've had a massage and you find those really tight points, they're like called tender or trigger points. We work to release those. We can use a neuromuscular technique which helps link with the brain's response to pain, and there are proprioceptors in your muscles which tell your body where it is, and they go pain, 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 because sometimes the body just gets a little dysfunctional, and we just need to go, yeah, there's a little bit of pain here. We work within a comfort zone, so we talk around a 7 out of 10 for discomfort, and then we try and keep the body going, what's the problem really with this pain? Is there really any need to think there's pain? And then we work with breath and relaxation, and those points disappear. Anyone who's had that treatment will be surprised. And we work from there. What else do we get? It supports good posture, and as Lucy said in her talk, being tall, being strong, good posture, not only makes you feel good inside, but it's going to activate all the right muscles, make you use your core, and keep healthy and strong from there. Reduces pain. Massage is fantastic at helping reduce pain. It releases endorphins and serotonin. It helps you relax and decrease stress. Sometimes simple words are going to fail me up here. It helps you reduce your stress levels, and reducing stress is highly associated with high levels of pain, so we want to reduce stress. It assists with recovery. Anyone who's had DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, it helps by increasing your circulation, and it flushes out the toxins that have built up during the exercise. It leaves you more able to come back in here and train as hard as you were before. Flexibility and mobility, really, really important. Flexibility and mobility. If we are not flexible or mobile, we cannot perform movements properly, and therefore everything's a chain reaction. Our muscles get shorter and tighter, and then we will become in a pain state. Flexibility and mobility are something that don't improve overnight. They're something that we have to work really hard at, and we do our mobility in the beginning of classes here. and we can prescribe lots of things to help with those, and adaptations and ways to make them better. Blood flow and fluid dynamics. So when we did our course, we spent a lot of time studying the importance of that. The importance of the blood coming to all the tissues. If you've got an area that is knotty and adhesive and sore, the nutrients and the oxygen isn't getting there. And it's our job as a massage therapist to get the blood flowing there, help clear the channels, help get rid of the toxins so that the muscles can perform. And it's not just the blood and the oxygen, it's the nutrients and the chemicals that help you with your energy systems. So you've got different energy systems to help your body work. So some are for very short periods of time and some are for long. And if those nutrients can't get into the muscles, those muscles aren't going to fire. Fire means work. Boost your performance by aiding recovery and removing waste tissue. Yeah, I've just talked about that. And assist an active active lifestyle and all the associated benefits that go with it. So with all of the things, the flexibility, the mobility, the tissues being able to work, feeling de-stressed, pain-free, all these things are going to allow you to continue to come and keep working and having an active, healthy lifestyle. Why is an active, healthy lifestyle important? Reduces the risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, stroke, active healthy lifestyle as you get older, impact work, keeps your bones density up, reduces the risk of it going down, and also promotes relaxation, aids sleep, self-care and you time for you. In stress will hinder all of that. We need to get rid of that. You need to have some you time to recover, to be the best you, to come in here and look after yourself. Relaxation is really important so you can sleep well, because if you don't get enough sleep, you're not going to be able to come and perform at your best. So there's like a really nice cycle of things. You can see how it connects together. I haven't planned loads. I think that is the end of my talk, and I did wonder if anybody had any questions or anything at all. I just wanted to give you a bit of an overview and an understanding of what we do. Anyone got any niggles or anything they'd like to ask? If you don't, I'm going to be here, so if anyone wants to come and ask me in person, I'm more than happy to give advice today.
Where are you actually based?
So I work here on a Saturday. I use the room in the middle there on Saturdays, and I'm based in Church Langley the rest of the week. I work on a...
It's all sports massage.
It's all sports massage, but if it was, say you said, I want a deep tissue massage, I have clients who come and they just go, once a month I want a maintenance massage to this part of my body.
Yeah.
And so we do that. But it isn't a spa massage, and because it's usually what ends up happening is I go, oh, this is tight, and because that's how I'm programmed and trained to work. So we go, this is a tight area, let's work this for a bit longer. Whereas in a deep tissue spa massage, it's a routine that they have to go through. Does that make?
Yeah, brilliant.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.